Real Life English. This podcast is also widely known as a top podcast of ESL. There are more than 300 episodes. I think they know how many times English learners face obstacles and feel frustrated or upset by oneself every moment when practicing English. For example, when other people don't understand them, and I think they get frustrated because obviously, as you mentioned, you feel embarrassed. You feel, like you are not doing enough, but this is a part of the process. They also have been learning their target language in a long period, so they know exactly how does that feeling, and it gives me feel comfortable when I feel frustrated. Since I could think that's the way it is, I was able to accept the truth more easily. If you download the Real Life English app, you can view an interactive transcript of every episode. Plus, you can communicate in English with another person who uses this app. Of course, however, users' manner is different. Some people are good, others are bad. So alert with curiosity. Speaking of psychology, if you want to have some psychological toolkit for better living, this podcast is for you. This podcast is supported from American Psychological Association. Well-known professor of psychology gives you the latest knowledge in terms of psychology. In recent episode, John Donrowski, who is professor of psychology, addresses how to run better. Some interesting topic was in this episode. John suggests that whether you are longhand or typing, that's not matters. The more important thing for retention is spaced retrieval. That means you have to relearn your study material regularly for better retention. In the other episode, Cassie Holmes, who is professor at UCLA's Anderson School of Management, addresses about time and happiness. She said that don't follow intrinsic motivation too much. Instead, follow your intrinsic values. She said that don't follow extrinsic motivation too much. Instead, follow your intrinsic values. Because by doing so, you don't need to compare yourself to others. That means making time for your valuable activities gives you more fulfillment. This podcast also gives you free transcripts, so you could read when listening on episode.